Hello my loves, welcome. My name is Shay and I will be guiding you through this mat Pilates slash sculpt session. For props today, we will be using a pair of light dumbbells, so anything between 1 to 5 pounds is great. And then if you have ankle weights at home, we're also going to use these around our ankles. So if you have these, go ahead and put these on. These are obviously optional. You don't need any of the props at all to make this session efficient. You can just use your own body. So putting these on, this is also going to be a mat-based class, meaning we're just going to stay on our mats. We're not coming up to standing. So let's get started. We are going to start by laying onto our backs with a little bit of a breath work, warm-up moment, and then starting with some core activation. Okay, so come all the way onto your back. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees apart into that diamond shape. Your hands can just rest on your hip bones or over your belly or your ribs, just wherever feels most comfortable. And then just relax down on your back. Try to soften through your shoulders. Maybe start to release any tension between your eyebrows or unclenching your jaw, just starting to feel that softness from the top of your head all the way down towards your toes. Close your eyes for a moment and just let yourself be here. Let yourself arrive into your mat, arrive into your body. Okay, we're gonna start with a couple of deep breaths in and out. So right here when you're ready, inhaling through your nose, and then exhaling through your mouth. Big release, let it go. Good, a couple more times like that. Inhale, let your ribs expand as your lungs fill up with air. And then on your exhale, just starting to let go of any energy that might feel stagnant, any tension, any stress. Good, again, inhale deeply, feeling up the lungs, ribs flare and open out front, side to side and back. And then on that exhale, can you start to gently pull your abs up and in towards the center of your body? It's just a gentle activation through your core. Again, inhale, lungs fill up with air. And then exhale, start to hug the ribs in towards your center. Bring your belly button up and in. One last breath. Inhale. And deeper exhale, audible through your mouth. Let it go. Okay, amazing. Just inviting a little bit more presence into this moment, into this session. Try to stay as present as you can in your body, letting your breath help you. Okay, wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers. Take your hands down on the mat by the sides. Feet will lay flat on the ground. We're gonna start to rock the knees side to side. So knees coming towards the right side, and then knees come all the way up and over to the left side. So these are your windshield wipers. Knees just kind of rocking side to side. Kind of releasing any tension from your lower back, lower spine. Maybe your arms can come into a cactus pose or they go out east to west. Okay. Let's do one more on each side. And then meeting me in the center. So knees facing up towards the ceiling. Your right knee is going to hug towards the chest. Circle out that right ankle, wiggle the right toes, and then send the right leg to the ceiling. Take your hands behind your calf muscle, flex your foot, and start to hug your thigh towards your chest. This is your hamstring stretch. Maybe optional here to lift the head and shoulders just for a deeper stretch. Try to soften through your upper back. Inhale. And then on that exhale, release, let it go. Other side, left knee hugs into your chest. Circle out through that left ankle, wiggle your toes. And then send your left leg to the ceiling. Grab your calf, flex your left foot, and then start to hug your thigh closer to your chest. So an option here to lift the head and shoulders, same thing. Try to soften through the back. Inhale. Good. And then on that exhale, just let it go, release. Amazing. We're gonna start with our core block. So hands will come behind the back of your head or on your neck, elbows nice and wide. We're in our neutral spine, so just a little bit of space between your lower back and the mat. Okay, we're gonna keep our feet flat on the ground to start. Just take a deep breath in. And then on that exhale, head and shoulders lift. You're gonna find your ab curl. Try to bring your chest towards your thighs. And then on your inhale, you release and let go. Good. Exhale, you curl up. Inhale, release. So we're gonna start to build up this exercise, adding a little bit of layers, but you can always stay in this foundational exercise, this foundational movement, which is just your ab curls. Next time you curl, start to reach your hands, your fingertips towards your heels, and then as you lower your arms, we'll just reach up to the ceiling. And you exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Amazing. On that curl, you want to focus on lifting the upper back, your shoulder blades off of your mat. You can really find that thoracic rotation, or not rotation, but thoracic flexion. That's what we're looking for in this ab curl. Keep exhaling at the top. We're gonna add the legs. Next time you curl, right leg comes to tabletop. Hold it for a moment. Feel your belly button pull down. And then tap the toes, other side. Exhale, lift up, left leg to tabletop, and release. We're trying to stay in that curl for at least a second if we can. And just pulling your knee over your hip. Try not to let your knee come all the way towards your chest. So we just keep that alignment the entire time as we're curling. Gorgeous. Let's do one more on each side, and then we're gonna add on. Okay. Lower all the way back down. Keep the arms reaching up to the ceiling. Let's take the right leg to tabletop. Left leg will follow. So both legs in that tabletop position. If you start to ever feel your lower back arching, just find your imprint, which is just pressing your lower back into the mat. You want to keep pulling the ribs in. Belly button pulls down. Okay. We're going to exhale to lift the head and shoulders, find the curl, and then release. So we're gonna again keep building up here, just starting to find a little bit more fire, more dynamic movement. Next time you curl, right leg will stretch down towards the mat, single leg stretch. Bring it back to tabletop and lower. Exhale, we curl, left leg reaches, and bring everything back in, release. Continue alternating right side and left side, and again, continue to lift for a second, holding your curl, holding that flexion. Good, pointing through your toes. Chin slightly away from your chest, like you can hold a baby peach, a baby orange. Okay, we got one more on each side after this one. Okay, right here, one more. Exhale. Inhale, lower down. Good, exhale. Inhale, lower down. Gorgeous. We're gonna move into our double leg stretch. So from here, arms will reach over your head. Both legs will extend over the mat. And then as you exhale, hug the knees towards the chest. Wrap the arms around your shin bones. And then we inhale again, circle the arms all the way over your head, legs reach. Exhale, bring everything back in, okay? Second layer here is just keep curling through the upper back, through the chest. This is your double leg stretch. We got 3 more. Pointing through your toes. You take the legs as low as you can without arching your back. Last 2. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Good, one more time. Inhale, reach. And exhale, pull. Keep hugging the knees in. Rock side to side. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Okay, lower the head, shoulders down. Take your hands behind your hammies. Legs come back into that tabletop position. We're gonna roll forward and back. So from here, start to just kind of gather a little bit of momentum, and then coming up onto your seat, maybe the toes touch the ground, and then you roll back down. And then you exhale here to come all the way up onto your seat. Now we're gonna find that challenge by staying in the boat pose, holding this boat pose for a moment, maybe reaching the arms by your side, and then hands behind your hammies. We roll back, exhale, roll forward. Take a moment, maybe arms reach. Keep opening through your chest and then roll back again. We're gonna do a couple of these. So just try to find that inner strength versus the momentum that can easily just bring you back up to your seat and then back down. I'm gonna give you an option here if you want a little bit more in that bow pose. Maybe you extend your legs into that teaser, maybe your arms reach as well and you hold for a moment, and then maybe you roll back again, inhale. Massaging your back, and then exhale. I found a little bit of momentum there, that's okay, but I'm just gonna stay in this position for as long as I can. I'm shaking so much, try to soften through the shoulders and then roll back again. Let's do 2 more. This is rolling like a ball. That's the name of this exercise. 1 more time, roll back. Exhale, roll forward, okay? Holding this position, option 1, you can stay here, or you can take your hands by your side. If you're ready for a little bit more, reach the arms. If you're ready for a little bit more, extend your legs and hold. Keep the chest open, keep the shoulders down, keep pulling your abs up and in. We got 5 seconds here. Don't hold your breath, keep exhaling for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gorgeous. Cross your legs, reach your hands forward, just find a seated child's pose. Okay. Nice. From here, uncross your legs and then find a tabletop position. You can scoop back to find the middle of your mat again. Let's do some cows and cats. Right here, inhale, drop your belly open through your chest, lifting the gaze up. And then on that exhale, tuck the tailbone around your spine and just press the mat away from you. Good. 2 more times like that. Inhale, drop your belly open through your heart, just a little bit of an arch of your lower back. And exhale, tuck, roll and round. 1 more time. Just moving at your own pace with these. This is just a nice way to kind of reset the spine as we move into our quadruped tabletop block. Okay, you're gonna keep the hands underneath your shoulders. Try to spread the fingertips wide. Your right leg will kick back. Okay, once your leg is back, try to square the right hip down as much as possible, okay? Keep pulling the abs away from the floor to always keep that engagement. Inhale, right knee taps down. Exhale, right leg kicks back. Inhale, right knee taps down. Exhale, right leg kicks back. Just a single leg kick back. We're keeping that soft bend on the elbows, gaze between your hands, and continuing to engage through our abdominals the entire time in this series. Good, pointing through your toes. Keep driving that energy through your thigh. Let's do 4 more here before we add on. If the light keeps changing, it's because it's like sunny out and then it's cloudy and then it's sunny again and then it's cloudy. So hopefully it doesn't really mess up with the contrast. Okay, last one here. Right leg kicks back, hold. We're gonna move into a tricep push-up. So bend your elbows, try to bring your elbows towards the ribs, chest between your hands, and then on that exhale, press up. Right knee pulls in, right leg kicks back, and then you lower down again. Inhale. Exhale, press up. Right knee pulls in, right leg kicks back. So it's 1 push-up, 1 tricep push-up, so your elbows stay close to the side of your body, and then 1 leg kick back. Gorgeous. Let's do 2 more here. We're trying to get the tip of our nose to touch the mat as the right leg kicks up towards the sky into like that seesaw motion. Okay, 1 more time. Right knee pulls in, right leg kicks back. You're gonna hold it halfway. Hold right here, little pulses in your push-ups. Up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it halfway. Little pulses through that right leg. Squeeze for 5, 4, 3. A little higher squeeze into that glute, last 2. And last one, gorgeous. Bring your left forearm all the way down. Your right hand stays on the edge of your mat, okay? From here, we're gonna add a little tricep tap. So right knee pulls into that right tricep, and then on that exhale, right leg reaches back. So we're on our left forearm. Our chest stays open towards the side of the room. Our right hip is slightly open in that external rotation. Keep pointing through your toes. And again, you want to think about right knee pulling into your tricep or elbow. We're going to do 3 more like this. It gets really spicy with those ankle weights for sure. You can also do this with a band. So if you have a band at home, that's also an option. Okay, last one. Right leg will kick back. Okay, from here, we're gonna sweep the leg forward to come in line with the hip bone. Keep that elevation, flex the foot, and then sweep it back. Point the toes, we sweep the leg forward in line with our hip bone, flex the foot, and then we sweep it back. So you wanna imagine a table underneath your right leg. You're sweeping your leg over that table. So we're trying to make sure the leg doesn't lower as much, okay? You're gonna feel your left glute. My left glute is on fire. So your standing leg, or your supporting leg, I should say, is your left leg. So you're gonna feel your glute and your thigh. Let's do 2 more here. Point the toes, sweep it forward, sweep it back as you flex. 1 more time, sweep it forward, flex the foot, sweep it back. You're gonna hold that sweep forward, right in line with your hip. Right here, we're gonna find little pulses, up and down, up and down. Press a little bit more into that right hand to avoid leaning too much to the left for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my God. Right knee comes down, find a child's pose. Quick release. Inhale, good, exhale. Nice work, team. Okay, grab your weights. We're gonna stay on our knees for this part. If you need to, fold your mat or add a little bit more cushion. Maybe grab a blanket or a sweatshirt, whatever you have at home. Grabbing both weights. In that high kneel position, knees just underneath your hips. We're gonna move into some shoulder work. So starting off with just a lateral raise, and then we lower down, inhale. Cute. Okay. Just starting off by opening your arms in that abduction. So moving the arms away from the body and then pulling them back in towards your center. Slight bend on your elbows, just lifting your hands and your weights in line with your shoulders, not anything higher than that, okay? We're working into our medial shoulder, medial deltoid. Okay. As you're on your knees, can you make sure everything stays strong and tight, specifically from your torso? So pulling from the belly button up, keeping that connection the entire time. You're here for 4 more, and then we're moving on. For 3, good, last 2. Last 1, hold your arms out to the side, little pulses, up and down, up and down. Nice, leading with those weights. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the weights, bring the weights in front of the chest, and then you tap the weights down to your thighs. So you're moving into a frontal raise. We bring the weights forward, and then we tap them down. Okay, we're gonna start to add a little bit more movement through the lower body. So next time you reach the arms forward, you're gonna sink the glutes down into a kneeling squat. And then as the weights come down to your thighs, you lift and squeeze your glutes. We lower down, inhale, exhale, lift. You can also choose to exhale as the arms reach and you lower your hips. So we're kind of working in opposition here with the lower body and the upper body, just to add a little bit of coordination challenge. Nice. And then again, your weights just in line with your shoulders. Keep that soft bend of your elbows. Squeeze your bum at the top. We got 5 for 4, 3 for 2. Okay, last 1. You're gonna hold that squat halfway, keep the arms reaching forward, little pulses with your lower body first. To start for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that squat, bring that right hand over your left, and then you cross again. Little crisscross with the arms for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, coming all the way back up, moving into some biceps. We're just gonna curl at the elbow and then release. So this is what it looks like from the front. Just your regular bicep curl. Elbows stay close to your side body. And then your weights are coming towards your shoulders as you curl. And again, continuing to bring that awareness back into your body, not only your arms. Of course, we're gonna feel the arms, but really thinking about your torso, thinking about your chest, thinking about the shoulders not pulling up. Just staying as relaxed as possible, maybe closing the eyes. Good, tuning back into your strength. We got 5 more curls. For 4, we're gonna add on in 3. Good, last 2. Last one, you're gonna meet me halfway. Make sure your arms are in that 90-degree angle. Okay, reach the arms forward, and then as the elbows pull back, you're gonna find a kneeling squat again. This time you're gonna hinge forward from the hips. Exhale, arms reach forward, come back into that high kneel. So we're adding a little bit more of like that dynamic movement. Elbows pull in, arms reach forward. Good, keep squeezing your butt. Try to get those elbows to pass your body line. So your weights are kind of pulling towards the ribs as the elbows bend. We got 5 of these. Good, for 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it halfway. Palms face each other. Let's add a tricep kickback. Inhale, we bend. Exhale, we press. Beautiful. We're trying to lift the weights higher than our hip line if possible. And you're gonna feel your shoulder blades slide in towards your spine. Keep pulling your abs away from the floor. Core stay strong. Squeeze those armpits, squeeze those triceps. We got 10 of these. Stay right here for 8. Good. 7, squeeze. 6, neck is long. 5, for 4, finishing with a pulse. 3, good. 2, you got it. Yes, you can. Last one, keep the arms reaching, little pulses. Pinkies up towards the ceiling. Lift and lower, lift and lower. We're trying to get those weights to pass the hip line. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now my tricep cramping. Last 2, last one, hold the weights. Pulse into that squat for 8, 7, 6. Try to soften through the shoulders. Yes, you got it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, okay. Take a child's pose. Bring your chest forward, send your arms to the top of your space. Shift side to side. Good job, team. Okay, drink some water if you need it. Your weights will just come back to the top of your space. And I'm just gonna turn around to do the other side. So I'm not like giving you my back. We're gonna come back into that tabletop position, neutral spine. Okay, before we even begin, keep pulling the abs away from the floor without rounding the spine. So just keeping that back nice and flat, like you're holding a ball on your back. Okay, fingertips spread open wide, hands and shoulders. No, hands underneath your shoulders. There we go. Left leg kicks back. Hold that position for a moment. Square the left hip down. Keep pulling your abs away from the floor. Okay, inhale, left knee taps down. Exhale, left leg kicks back. So we're back again into the other side. Just that simple leg kick back. Holding your leg long behind you for a moment. Keep squeezing your glute to your hamstring. Okay. Beautiful. We're gonna start to add the push-up here. So next time your left leg kicks back, hold your leg. Bend your elbows, bring your elbows to the ribs. Chest between your hands. Exhale, press away. Left knee pulls back. We reach, hold, come down into that push-up. Again, continuing to move in like that seesaw motion. So as your left leg kicks back, you hold, you lower the chest down first. Left leg reaches up to the ceiling, you press away, and then left knee pulls back in. Continue right here with this combo. And you lower as much as you can without dropping your belly to the floor, okay? Without disengaging from the core. Let's do 2 more. Squeeze out the back. Okay. One more time. Meet me halfway down in that push-up. Little pulses up and down. Feel your triceps. Close the eyes if you need. We got 5, 4, 3. Press into the base of your palm. 2. Last one, hold it halfway, little pulses through the left leg. Up and down, square that left hip as much as possible. Downward for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that right forearm down. Keep that left leg reaching. Okay, from here, pulling the left elbow, left tricep. Push it back. Good. Need an elbow, need a tricep. Now we're on the right forearm, but we're trying to press a little bit more onto our left hand to make sure we're not leaning too much towards the right side. Continue right here. And as your knee pulls towards your elbow, feel your left side oblique crunching, contracting, and then releasing on that reach of your leg. Keep pointing through your toes. I feel my right glute more. We got 3 of these. Keep pulling the ribs together. Last 2. Good, one more time. Reach your leg and hold. Sweep the leg forward in line with your hip, flex the foot, and then sweep it back. Point the toes, leg comes in line with your hip, flex the foot, sweep it back. Now as your leg comes in line with your hip, we're trying to make sure we're not sinking into that right side. So if bringing the leg in line with your hip feels a little bit too strong, just come halfway and maybe like that 45-degree angle, diagonal, and then sweep it back again. So you kind of decide the range of motion that you want to stay in, and always making sure that range of motion is supportive of your form and your alignment. Always comes first. Beautiful. Neck stays long. Let's do 2 more. Sweep it in, flex the foot, sweep it back. One more time. Sweep it forward. Sweep it back. On your next one, your left leg will hold. Okay, flex the foot right here. We're gonna find little pulses. Keep pressing firmly into your left hand for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my God, left knee comes down. Find your child's pose. Ah. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Okay, loves, take off your ankle weights. We're gonna stretch it out. You can just place all your props somewhere where they're not on your way. Maybe on your back, hug the knees into your chest, rock side to side, massage your lower back, lower spine. Okay, take your left foot down on the mat, right ankle on top of your left thigh, and then start to find your figure 4 stretch. So start to hug your left thigh towards the chest. Your hands can either come around your left knee or underneath your hammy, rocking side to side. Nice. And then cross the right leg over your left, like you're crossing the legs as you're sitting down. Start to send your legs towards the left side of your mat to find your spinal twist, spinal stretch. Reach that right arm nice and out. Keep the chest open, either facing the right side or facing the ceiling. Inhale. Good. Exhale, coming back to center. Other side. Left ankle on top of your right thigh. Same thing, push your left knee away from you first and then hug your thigh in. Rocking side to side. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Cross your left leg over your right. Start to send your legs towards the right side of your mat and stretch it out. Reach the arms side to side or in a cactus pose. Inhale. And exhale. Amazing. Coming back to center, just finishing with a happy baby pose. Grab whatever you can reach, your toes, your heels, the balls of your feet, your ankles, your shin bones, rock side to side. Maybe if it feels good, you can stretch out your leg or legs, either side. And then just meeting down on our backs again to finish with some breath work. Close your eyes, hands on your belly. Deep breath in through your nose. And then deep breath out through your mouth. Let it go. 2 more times like that. Inhale, just acknowledging all the hard work you did for the last 30 minutes. And exhale, let it go. Good. One last time. Inhale, biggest breath of your day just yet. And then on the exhale, big release, emptying out your lungs, emptying out your belly. You're all done today. When you're ready, you're just gonna come up onto your seat. And then give yourself a big round of applause. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Shay. I will be making more videos in the next couple weeks and months. If you have any suggestions on any type of props you want to use, or maybe adding a little bit more strength, I would love to hear from you. So just leave me a comment or just send me a message on Instagram. I'm always open to ideas, and I'm just doing this for you. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.